welcome back to Nick in Detail. I'm Nick, and in today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Blackcaps and England series, which wrapped up in Nottingham over the week. In this video, I'll give my thoughts on this series, who was my standout player, and look ahead to what's next for the Blackcaps. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. The Blackcaps have become the fourth team in New Zealand cricket to win a series over in England. They beat England in a three-match test series, 2-1, to ensure they become the first Blackcaps team since 2021 to win a series over in the United Kingdom. Let's get my thoughts on this series. Well, it actually didn't start too great for the Blackcaps. They were actually beaten quite comfortably in Test 1, where once again their batting, particularly in the top order, was really under question. But safe to say, in the second test and in the final test, that batting order really came out to play. Tom Latham and Devon Conway in particular were brilliant in the top order. Now, these two have been questioned quite a bit over the last year, very much over their consistent batting performances, particularly as we all know, that top order is just so vital if you want to build those runs heading into the series. And we very much just didn't see that from them in that first game, but very much safe to say, in that second and third game, they were brilliant. They really set that Blackcaps batting order up for a really good total, and overall just a really good showing from them as well. But I think a group that deserve a massive amount of credit is the bowlers. They were brilliant. Matt Henry again just showing the class he is, and in fact during the series was actually now moved to the top joint best test bowler in world cricket, and very much showing his superb form over that England series. Kyle Jamieson too, really great to see him getting back to his form that we know he can be in as well. And of course towards the end of the series we saw the likes of Zach Vokes and also Nathan Smith really step up to the occasion as well. Really great signs for New Zealand cricket that they've got so much depth and quality coming through in that bowling department. For England, that started really great for them. They looked really great in Test 1, but then unfortunately to them, the last two Test matches just really saw those kind of scrutiny, those questions really come in to that camp. We know coming into the series, there was really a lot of debate around Brendan McCullum's coaching abilities, whether he should still be the England coach as well. He's been in the job since 2022, and very much we've seen, particularly at the start, how great he was, but we've really just kind of seen the rails sort of fall off that England team the last year or so. And of course didn't really help as well the situation after Test 1 regarding a few of the England players. We saw a bit of news as well coming in to the last Test match as well. Of course, we actually had Kane Williamson retire after the first Test. We had Ben Stokes announce his retirement midway through the last Test. So a lot happening in this series, but overall the Blackcaps just coming out on top. And as the fourth team in New Zealand cricket history to win a series over in England. So who was my standout player? Well, I mentioned quite a few of them in my thoughts on the series, but I'm actually going to give a shout out in this series to Nathan Smith. Now, he's not actually one of the first choice bowlers. We know the likes of the Matt Henrys and the Kyle Jamiesons are the core of New Zealand's bowling lineup, but Nathan Smith, particularly in that last test, just really stood up to the occasion. I said before, this just shows the depth and quality we've seen over the last, I'd say, 3 years of the quality of New Zealand bowlers coming through the New Zealand cricket system. And Nathan Smith, particularly over the last few years, has one that's really put his name in the hat to be one to watch for the next few years. A really great showing for him with the ball. Also came with the bat towards, probably more Test 1, but very much showed just the quality he brings to this Blackcaps team. And this is a really great sign for New Zealand cricket heading into the future. They've just got such a great crop of bowlers coming through their ranks. But Nathan Smith didn't put a foot wrong, particularly we had to come in that third test for the, of course, Matt Henry picked up an injury. Kyle Jamieson as well was rested, which was a very interesting decision as well. But yes, Nathan Smith really stepping up to the occasion and once again just demonstrating just how deep this Blackcaps bowling lineup is. So for me, Nathan Smith, my standout player for the series, a great showing from the Otago bowler. So what's next for the Blackcaps? Well, they don't really get much of a break. They're actually heading to the Caribbean next weekend. They'll take on the West Indies in the first of 5 ODI matches. Now, the West Indies as well probably haven't really played a lot of cricket as of late, and for the Blackcaps, very much taking what is that same team from England over to the Caribbean, and very much in those hot, humid conditions over there, it will be very tough for them as well. But I think based on that England series, it'll give them great confidence to build on. And as I said, 5 ODIs to come, starting next weekend against the West Indies. So that's going to be it for me. Yeah, a really great achievement for those Black Caps teams. As I said before, the last time they won a series over in the UK was in 2021, and only 4 teams, well, including this team now, have won over in England. So it's a really great achievement as well. If we're being really honest, if now was the time to beat England, now was the time to beat them. They've had a lot of scrutiny, a lot of questions coming in from outside that camp on whether really what this England team is really building for the next few years, particularly when the Ashes against Australia is only next year. But yes, for the Black Caps, a really good showing from them, and once again, really just seeing the direction that Rob Walters is taking this team in. But for me, that's going to be it, and until next time, I'll see you later.